What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, I got one of my best friends from way back. I finally locked him down. He's finally got his car out. It only took him 15 years to do it, but we got him. So if you guys are ready to check this out, let's go. All right, so if you guys are familiar with the world famous,
well, the world famous
50 Asylum,
Foxcast Media.
Well, yeah,
we're famous in the lower like 10 states of America, the Asylum.
But my man Jesse Hill, if you guys aren't listening to 50 Asylum, Apple, Spotify, go check them out. Yours truly has been on there a few times.
A couple times, thank you.
That's always a good time.
Yes, sir.
Always a good time. But we got your car out.
We do.
Fresh paint. Let's go check this thing out.
Absolutely.
So the thing that stands out, obviously, is what you did with the hood.
Yeah. So initially, when we did the car, and I can send you some pictures of this, Caleb. But initially, I was going to do a repaint of just red. Yeah. But I wanted something different that was going to stand out and just make the car a little bit different than your average, Fox out there.
And you did it.
And I did it. Well, I didn't do it. Don Raymond, Fox Body Farm. Yeah. He did it. But what we ended up doing is we got a all steel 2-inch cowl hood.
Damn.
And Don fabricated this heat extractor in the beginning of the hood right here.
Dude.
And, much credit to my rendering guy, Street Rod Designs, Ben Meyer. This was his brainchild, and when Don saw it, he's like, absolutely, that's going to be sick.
Yes.
And this is really the vision that we had, and this was what the whole car build was based upon.
Right. Even
in red format. And then one day we got just a wild hair up our butt. the rendering guy was like, hey, you've sent me a bunch of colors of more of an industrial themed car. Let's see what that looks like.
Yes.
So he did it up, and there was no turning back. Don was in, I was in, everybody was in.
Man, and,
I think it was the right way to go.
And I talk to people a lot on the videos about doing something different. Yep. And then I paint my car red.
Right.
We won't talk about that right now. But this kind of stuff, this is next level. I mean, this is what gets noticed. This is what gets the pictures taken, and for good reason. I mean, so this color here is. So this color, the gray color, is Porsche Graphite Gray. Porsche Graphite Gray.
And lower light it's darker.
Yeah.
Light it's lighter, and it gets confused a lot with Nardo Gray because that's like the common popular color right now. But I want to be a little bit different, and I liked the degree of flop that this color in particular had.
Yeah.
And, in a low light day like today, it looks fantastic.
I wish we had more sun so you could pick that up. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just kind of geeking out over the hood. Don't mind me. And of course, and it's functional too.
It is. Yeah.
So
I mean, all like 103 horsepower that my car is right now. This is what they said. This is an expansion mod.
104 now because it's all the heat's coming out.
Dave's supercharger makes more power than my car does.
Yeah, they do that.
But so this is an expansion mod. We're planning for future expansion, future build.
Yeah. It's not done. You got a long way to go, but
a long way to go.
We had to show this off first, though.
Absolutely. And the way the car sits right now, it's not perfect. I mean, there's some errors and some issues with it, but I'm proud of it because it's a reflection of me.
Exactly.
And it's a reflection of my buddies. We really thrashed to get this car ready for Foxtoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for Dave and Mike and Eric coming and pushing me and getting the car put back together, and John and Tom as well, calling me and hey, what's going on with the car, and lending their assistance, this car wouldn't be here.
But so obviously our good buddy Tom Clark did the brakes. Hopefully you can see those in there. Amazing. And then did the center caps. Are we blessed with good friends or what?
We are
I mean, where else are you going to get something like that done?
Not only that, but pay attention because You know, ever since I got these wheels on a car, people ask if they're true force chicanes, but they're not. But if you read carefully, it says true forgery.
True forgery.
Much credit to Tony Frank on that one, because he initially put that on his red car.
Friggin', and speaking of wheels, you guys take a look here. You got the black and the gray. Let's walk around though. Not so light gray. All right, so you got to tell me what the story is with the wheels like this.
All right, so I am a firm believer, like, I'm an idea guy. I've got 100 ideas, none of them are ever good, but I just can't ever make my mind up on anything. And for the rest of my life, with this car, it will have 2 different sets of wheels on it. And the reason for that is, I feel you double your money.
Yeah,
right?
why not?
So people are like, oh man, I really wish I had black wheels with, you know, flat center and a gloss lip. What about something else? Now you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You get on both sides. It's not for everybody, but it's definitely something for me. And as I said, you know, I see it as a way to double your money.
Exactly.
So you can have 2 different looks, and whether you're coming north or south, it's gonna be a different car.
Yeah. All right, so I mean you're kind of a famous dude, but these seats are actually more famous than you and me.
Absolutely. So you may recognize these seats from Tom Clark's Project Recoup, and I was fortunate enough to snag these up from him at I want to say maybe Chocolate Fox this year.
Yeah.
But you know, I had 10th anniversary 03 Cobra seats that were red. I remember. And when we decided to repaint the car, it just wasn't going to fly. So I needed something different. Somebody offered me a lot of good money for those 03 Cobra seats, so I sold them. And I had a little bit of money left over, and Tom's like, hey, I got these seats just laying around from Recoup.
Just laying around.
I want them. So I was like, sure, you know. And, you know, just continues Tom Clark's touch on this car.
I mean, yeah, the detail on these seats is... I remember the first time he opened the door on Recoup. We were at Mustang Week 2017, and I was like, my God.
Yeah. Well, and another thing, you know, as far as my rendering guy as well is, you know, Tom told me he had these seats for sale, and I was really kind of taken aback, because I'm like, no way Brown's going to look good. And
yeah.
I asked the render guy, and he shot me a couple of pictures of similar setups, and it's just history from there. Like, I think they actually look a lot better than I thought they would.
Yeah. I love them. All right, so obviously work in progress, and we're going to revisit it because you got some other plans coming, and I'll just go ahead and say they're going to be cool. So we definitely got to revisit it.
Absolutely.
Maybe some changes even by Ford Takeover. Maybe.
Perhaps. We'll see. We'll see how the money goes.
Yeah, money's always the object. But anyway, Jesse.
Thanks, Caleb.
Honored having him again.
Appreciate you.
Great friend. Does the 50 Asylum podcast. Check them out, and hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one.